1959, the year that changed everything. It was the year of the microchip, the birth control pill, the space race, and the computer revolution. The rise of pop art, free jazz, sick comics, the new journalism, and indie films. The emergence of Castro, Malcolm X, and personal superpower diplomacy. The beginnings of Motown, happenings, and the generation gap, all bursting against the backdrop of the Cold War, the fallout shelter craze, and the beginnings of Vietnam. It was a year when the shock waves of the new ripped the seams of daily life, when humanity stepped into the cosmos and commandeered the conception of human life, when the world shrank but the knowledge needed to thrive in it expanded exponentially, when outsiders became insiders, when categories were blurred and taboos trampled, when we crossed into a new frontier that offered the twin prospects of infinite possibilities and instant annihilation. A frontier that we continue to explore exactly 50 years later at an eerily similar turning point. It was the year that Fidel Castro took power in Cuba. Berry Gordy started Motown Records in Detroit. Allen Ginsberg recited Howl at Columbia. The Pioneer spacecraft blasted off. The dirtiest version of Lady Chatterley's Lover was published. Toyota and Datsun, now Nissan, made their American debuts. And Ford mercy killed the Edsel. The microchip was introduced. The first U.S. soldiers were killed in Vietnam. Frank Lloyd Wright's Guggenheim Museum opened. Martin Luther King went to India to study nonviolence. Jasper Johns and Robert Rauschenberg were shown at the Museum of Modern Art. And Searle sought approval to sell the first birth control pill, Enovid. In sum, a year when the world as we now know it began to take form. The 1959 graduating class of Paris High School is here assembled. As we look back on the past half-century, we see a world today with one superpower and local, national, and global achievements and accomplishments undreamed of in the history of the planet. We helped create this incredible shining city on a hill. This night we reflect. Congratulations and enjoy.
One half-century ago, we marched out of those hallowed PHS halls to make our mark, and a remarkable set of accomplishments followed. We went to work, we went to college, and we went to war. We fought in Vietnam. We became teachers, farmers, doctors, nurses, lawyers and engineers, artists, accountants, and activists, officers in the military, and members of the business community of all stripes. We traveled the globe. We lit up the town square, and we delivered tools while singing opera. We created families. We laughed as we welcomed our kids and grandkids into our lives, and cried as we buried our loved ones. We have experienced triumph and tragedy. As we approach our 70, we reflect on lives well lived. But as we enter the autumn of our lives, we look back with even greater respect and reverence at our special parents who created the halcyon opportunities for we privileged few. We have learned many things in the course of our lives, but heartfelt appreciation of our parents is perhaps the most significant. It was genuinely comforting when the rest of America acknowledged what we already knew. Our parents and their peers were truly the greatest generation. So it is fitting and proper that on this special evening, as we bask in warm friendship as our separate paths from all over this planet reconverge in this historic spot, it is fitting that we offer special recognition to those who sacrificed so much for us. The greatest generation, our parents. Congratulations to all those gathered here on this, the golden anniversary of Paris High School, class of 1959. Godspeed.